Hello everyone, welcome to your mat. My name is Nikki and I will be guiding you through your practice today. Come to the top of your yoga mat, ground down through the four corners of your feet and feel your inner arches lift up to light up your inner thighs. Bring your palms prayer at heart center and ground into your breath. Take an audible inhale, widen your rib cage. And as you exhale, soften through the crown of your head. Take 4 more, just like that. Two more. Last one. Flutter your eyes open, bring your palms down by your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Connect your palms, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips, hollow through your low belly, and bring your palms down in line with your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten through your arms, lift your low belly, and gaze forward. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float into a mid-plank. I'm going to use my inhale to float my feet off the floor. Exhale, shoot it back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause and breathe for 5 breaths. Pedal out your legs to warm into your hamstrings and your calves. Notice if your hip creases are tense, get stronger through your glutes and soften the front of your pelvis. Fully empty your lungs. Inhale, look between your palms. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your biceps by your ears. Rise up, look up. Exhale, standing at attention. Bring your palms back down by your sides. We'll flow twice more through Sun A. Inhale, mountain pose. Open through your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, step or float your feet back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Continue to strengthen through your low belly and allow your rib cage to expand as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, push every bit of air out of the bottoms of your lungs. 2 more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up, look up. Exhale, standing at attention. Once more, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. 5 full rounds of breath. Option to take your chin up toward your collarbone and lengthen the back of your neck. Take one more full round. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, strong legs, strong arms. Look up. Exhale, standing at attention. Bring your arms down by your sides. Sun B. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees. Reach your palms up. Option to take your arms apart or keep your hands together, and you can look between your fingers. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, low lunge. Drive your hips up, ground your back heel down, and step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Strengthen through your left glute. Reach your palms up, gaze up. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms and land with your elbows bent. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, low lunge on the left. Press your right heel down and step your left foot between your fingers. Inhale, warrior one. Strengthen through your back leg. Reach up higher. Exhale, mid-plank. Spread your fingers and spread your toes as you lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 recuperating breaths. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees and float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hollow through your belly and push through your arms. Inhale, chair pose. Drop your pelvis. Lift your palms up. Exhale, standing at attention. Straighten your legs and drop your arms. We will flow Sun B twice more with the breath. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, mid-plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, low lunge. Left heel stays down. Step your right foot between your palms. With your front knee over your ankle, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms and shoot your right foot back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, low lunge. Right heel down. Step your left foot between your fingers. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms and shoot your toes back. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, 5 breaths. Build heat with your breath. Allow there to be a little bit of a texture in your throat so you can hear your inhalations and your exhalations. Use the sound of your breath as a tool to be present. 2 more breaths. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, chair pose, sit lower. Exhale, standing at attention. Last we'll flow once more, sun B. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fully forward fold. Inhale, prepare your spine or lift your feet off the floor. Exhale, mid-plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Get stronger through your triceps. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Look up. Exhale, mid-plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one on the left. Exhale, mid-plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. Bend your knees, inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, standing at attention. Bring your hands to your hips, point your elbows back. Inhale, hop your feet about a foot apart. Gaze up. Exhale, big toes pose. Hinge at your hips. Take your 2 peace fingers, grab your big toes. Take your thumbs and press onto the top of your big toenails. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in. Take 5 more, just like that. Slightly tilt your pelvis forward at the beginning of your inhale. And allow a wave through your spine as you keep filling. And then exhale, micro bend your knees and pull your heart down. Inhale, expand your rib cage. Exhale, belly, heart, head down. One more. Inhale, halfway lift with your fingers still on your big toe. Exhale, gorilla's pose. And 1 breath, scoop both of your palms underneath your feet. Inhale, lengthen halfway. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Exhale, fold in. Same as toes pose. Use your breath to undulate through your spine. And find a release on your exhale. 3 more. Maybe play with bending your elbows wide to pull your heart through your inner ankles. Twice more. Last one. Inhale, lengthen halfway with your toes still at the base of your hands. Exhale, bring your hands to your pelvis. With strong legs, inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, palms at prayer, come to standing. Inhale, step your right foot out wide and face the right side of your mat. Exhale, triangle pose. Point your toes to the back of your mat. Micro bend your front knee and take your 2 peace fingers to your big toe. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, open your chest. Exhale, look to your top hand. Be here for 5 breaths. See if you can find the back of your hips and the back of your heart and the back of your head in one long line. Notice where in the pose you feel less active. Get stronger on the left side of your rib cage, your left oblique, to get longer through the right side of your body. Last round of breath. Inhale, come up, press into your right foot. Exhale, triangle pose, second side. As you exhale, hinge at your pelvis with the micro bent left knee. Grab onto your left big toe or grab the earth or wherever you did on the first side. On your exhale, spiral your chest open. Again, with your pelvis at the beginning of your inhale, press your pelvis forward and let that ripple through your spine. And on your exhale, get longer. Notice what direction your pelvis and your chest are facing. Can you get them to be a little bit more coordinated? Last round of breath. Inhale, rise up. You can look down first. Come up. Exhale, twisted triangle. Face your pelvis towards the back of your mat. You can bring your right fingers to your right hip crease. Extend your left arm out long and plant your left palm on the outside of your right foot. Inhale, get long through your spine. Have a level back of heart. And as you exhale, open your chest towards your right fingertips. 5 breaths. As you inhale, draw your low belly in. And as you exhale, draw your pelvis back. Also with your breath, you can use your exhale to rinse and twist through your torso. Press more through your left palm to open up the left side of your chest. Inhale, rise up. Press into your right foot, open your arms. Exhale, twisted triangle. Take your left fingers to your left hip crease, right hand up, and bring your palm to the outside of your left foot. Take your time to find your alignment with strong, sturdy legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open your chest up towards your left palm. 5 breaths. Continue to push through your right palm and through the sole of your left foot to lengthen through your spine. Hollow more through your pelvis with an engagement of your core. Lift your right hip 1 inch higher. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come to standing. Extended side angle. Step your right foot wide. Point your feet to the back of your mat. Bend into your right knee and plant your right palm to the floor on the outside of your right heel. Spiral your chest, open, and find your breath. Option to reach your left fingers overhead. Maintain length on your right side body simply by pushing through your right palm. Ground more through the pinky side edge of your left foot. Open through your throat. Gaze up. 1 last inhale. Exhale, look down at your right toes. Inhale, rise. Push into your right foot. Pivot your feet to face the front. Breath in. Exhale, extended side angle on the left. Come into your left knee and take your left fingers, your left palm rather, to the outside of your left foot. Immediately return to your 5-count breath. Push into your left arm to lift your left rib cage off of your left thigh. Reach your palm up. 3 more breaths. Lift your left hip 1 inch higher and open up into your outer right hip. 1 more breath. Beautiful, look down. Inhale, rise, press into your left foot. Exhale, turn to the back of your mat. Drop to your left knee for a twisted crescent variation or twisted warrior 2. First, find crescent moon. Drop down to your back foot. I like to take my right hand to my belly, scoop it and take it over your right thigh. Left tricep to your outer right thigh. Plant your right palm and breathe. 5 full rounds of breath. Option to reach your right palm overhead. Option to curl your back toes under and elevate your left knee. 2 more breaths. Fully empty your lungs, look down. Release your right palm down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, turn to the front of your mat. Drop your right knee, and we'll find a twist to the second side. You can take your left palm to your belly, twist the skin of your torso over your outer left thigh. Bring your right tricep to the outside of your leg and plant your right hand down. 5 breaths. Inhale as you lengthen your torso. Exhale, push into your right palm to twist your lungs open even more. Option to take your hand overhead. Curl your back toes under, elevate your right knee. Get stronger through your right calf and your right glute and stack your right heel over the ball of your foot. Spiral your left pinkies down. 1 last breath. Inhale. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, feet together. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, step out wide to the right. Keep your feet parallel with one another. I like to think second toes parallel with each other. Take a deep breath in, hands to your hips, elbows back. Exhale, bring your palms to the floor underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Get strong through the backs of your legs. Broaden across your collarbone. Exhale, fold in. 5 breaths. Option to take your feet out wider. Walk your hands further underneath your legs and bring the crown of your head down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, bring your hands to your pelvis. Inhale, rise. And stay for your exhale. And second wide-legged forward fold. Take your palms back to your hips. Inhale, open your chest. With strong outer legs, exhale, come on down and keep your hands on your pelvis. Drop your gaze between your legs and put your elbows up to the sky. Inhale as you lengthen, ripple a wave through your spine. And exhale, belly, heart, head closer to the floor. Take 4 more just like that. Last one. Inhale, rise up. Stay for your exhale. This time, interlace your palms behind you. Inhale, puff up your chest for Prasarita C. Exhale, forward fold with your hands interlaced. Enjoy the chest expansion. Micro bend your knees to protect the backs of your hamstrings. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, engage your inner thighs toward one another. See if you can bring the crown of your head down to your mat. 5 full rounds of breath. I like to play with, on my inhale, soften up through my shoulders. And on the exhale, squeeze your triceps toward one another to bring your pinky fingers closer to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, find a new sensation. 2 more. Allow the tops of your shoulder tips to come closer to your armpits. Last one. Strong inner thighs. Inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, hands to your pelvis. Prasarita D. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, bring your 2-piece fingers to your big toes. With your thumbs to your big toenails, strengthen your quads. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, belly, heart, head down. Continue for 5 rounds of breath. On your exhale, see if you can come closer to the floor with the crown of your head. If the crown of your head comes to the floor, push through the crown and see if you can soften your psoas muscle. Let your pelvis trust where it is in space over the top of your head. Take 2 more breaths. Let your elbows point wide to broaden your collarbone. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your hands to your pelvis. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come to standing at the top of your space. Big toe pose. Ground down through your left foot. Take your left hand to your left hip. Dial your elbow back. Take your right 2-piece fingers and grab onto your right big toe. Start to stabilize. You can stay here or you can extend your right leg forward. Find 5 breaths. Prioritize a long spine and allow your left knee to bend as much as you need to. Micro bend your right elbow to engage your right bicep and lift your right foot 1 inch higher. Inhale. Exhale, feet together. Second side, big toe pose. Right hand to your right hip. Point your right elbow back. Left 2-piece fingers. Find your left big toe. Feel the 4 corners of your right foot push into the ground. Again, prioritize a long spine with your ears over your heart, over your pelvis. Draw your left shoulder back into its socket. Let your right knee bend as much as it needs to. Lift your left thumb and your left foot 1 inch higher. Exhale, release. Now, option for half lotus or figure 4. Ground down through your left foot and hover your right knee. Take your right thumb to your right inner thigh and take your left palm to the sole of your right foot. Into half lotus, take the knife edge of your right foot into your left hip crease, left palm to the top of foot, and point your right knee down. Always option to take figure 4 with more of an active right toe toward the right knee. If you're in half lotus, find a long spine, option to take your right arm overhead. Feel a subtle twist in your rib cage. As you inhale, breathe into your left lung. And as you exhale, point your right knee more down and get longer through your left side body. Feel your right hamstring and your right calf light up. And counterbalance it with a stronger left bicep and left forearm. Inhale, hover your right thigh. Exhale, feet together. Half lotus, second side. Hollow through your belly and hover your left thigh up. Stay for the exhale. You can grab onto your outer left thigh, right palm to the knife edge of your left foot. Take your left fingers and spiral the skin of your left inner thigh upward, and that'll make it easier to place the knife edge of your right foot into your right hip crease. Point your right elbow back, even engage your right side body to help counterbalance the weight of your left thigh. Get stronger through your low belly and the back of your left glute. Option to take your left arm overhead. One more full breath. Inhale, hover your left thigh. Exhale, feet together. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your palms up, open your heart. Exhale, forward fold. Now, option to play with hopping here or pressing up. Plant your palms. I like to take my feet a little bit further back. Hover your heels. Press firm into your hands and drift your torso forward to simply float your toes off the ground. Exhale, chaturanga, shoot it back. Inhale, upward facing dog, broaden across your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Warrior one, step your right foot through. Ground down through the outer edge of your left foot. Inhale, rise up. Stay for your exhale. 5 full rounds of breath. Press the pinky side edges of your hand more together. You'll spread across your collarbone. Engage those muscles in your mid-back to find a back bend. Keep your hands where they are and pivot your feet to find warrior one to the back of your space. See if you can keep your gaze to your hands as well. Feel free to fix your footing. 5 breaths. Strengthen the back of your right glute, your right hamstring, so you can feel the knife edge of your right foot press into the floor. Increase your proprioception, your body awareness, and figure out if your left knee is over your left ankle. One more breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the left side of your mat. Keep your left knee over your left ankle. See if you can keep your pelvis neutral, as in right hip and left hip are equal distant from the ground. Squeeze the middle of your shoulder blades together and gaze over your left middle finger. 2 more breaths. Keep your arms where they are. Pivot your feet. And on your exhale, find warrior two to the front of your space with a strong left arm. Breath in. Exhale, deepen into your lunge. Pull your left inner thigh closer to your right heel and simultaneously drag your right heel closer to your left inner ankle. Notice if your torso is twisting toward the front. Draw your left shoulder back in a flat line with your outer right pinky, right shoulder, back of left arm. Inhale, reverse, just for a moment. Exhale, chaturanga. You can play with hovering your right foot. Bring your palms down to the floor. Walk your right foot about a foot back. Take your left leg up. Inhale, hover. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now with no pause, inhale, look between your palms. Exhale, jump through to a seat. I'll find Dandasana. Plant your palms down by your hips. Elbows point back. Lift your chest. And take your chin down towards your heart. 5 breaths. Allow your third eye and your nose to tilt down to the same rate. And allow the back of your skull and the crown of your head to open up toward the ceiling. Get stronger through your low belly. Notice if your navel is pushing outward. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, big toe pose, or toes pose rather. Take your 2 peace fingers to your big toes, thumbs to the top of your toenail. Bend your elbows back, bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold in. 5 breaths. Inhale, push your pelvis slightly forward. Ripple up your spine like a worm. Exhale, belly, heart, head down. Continue to pull your pinky toes towards your ears. This will help your feet stay in dorsiflexion. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take a clasp around the front of your feet. Again, option to bend your knees as much as you need. Inhale, get long. Exhale, pull your arms in towards your heart and drop your head down. 5 breaths. Release your palms. Inhale, float your feet up. Exhale, cross your ankles. Jump back into chaturanga or plant your palms, elevate your hips. Walk your hands forward and move through your connecting chaturanga. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, jump through. Bend your knees, plant your feet about hip width apart. Bring your arms parallel to the floor and slowly lower 1 vertebra at a time. Light up your low belly, come on down. Make your way onto your back. And we will take 1 set of wheel pose. Take your feet shoulder width apart. Lift up all 10 toes and drop them 1 at a time down to the ground. Take your fingers, point them in the same direction as your feet. Thumbs in, pinkies out, elbows over your wrist. Breath in. Exhale, push into your arms and straighten your legs. 5 breaths. Option to walk your hands closer to your feet. Option to gaze down to the mat between your palms, just like handstand arms. 2 more breaths. Breath in. Exhale, lower, lift your heels, back of heart, mid back, sacrum down, heels down, knees together. You can put 1 hand on your heart and 1 hand over your belly. Okay, so find waterfall pose. Lengthen your low back and take your feet over your pelvis. Kind of like in Dandasana, where you want to hollow through your low belly and make sure that you can tilt your chin down towards your collarbone. Do the same thing here. Option to take the heels of your hands to your thighs and challenge your ankles to stay over your pelvis. Bring your hands down by your sides. Slowly lower. Keep going for 4, 3, for 2, all the way down to the floor in 1. Final resting pose. Bring your arms by your sides. Allow your inner ankles to be in and your outer toes to splay out wide. Now, beautiful yogis, I'll leave you on your backs in this practice. Feel free to stay here anywhere between 2 to 7 minutes. I say for every 10 minutes of physical asana practice, 1 minute is good. So if you're to practice for an hour, 6 minutes in final resting pose will seal up your practice, rebalance your nervous system, and help you be ready for the rest of your day.